finally back. I must say, I did take quite a long break from streaming because I had stuff in school, and I also fucked up a little bit because last stream I reacted to, like, it was one of the better reaction videos I've ever done. I reacted to like an internet anarchist video or something, and I realized when I watched the VOD like afterward, you couldn't hear anything I was saying because the video was way too loud, which was why I had to start another stream, which is this stream, so I can make sure that you can actually hear my voice when the video's playing, which I think it should. I think the volume should be good for both of us, because once again, I don't want to be deaf either. Like, if the video volume is too loud for my ears, then that shit's gonna fuck up too. So I had to make sure that that was fixed. And yeah, bro. Also, I know I said in the last stream that I wanted to hit like 100 subscribers until the end of the year. I don't think that's happening, cause low-key, like after I started going kind of quiet on YouTube and Twitch, I haven't really gained any new subscribers. And honestly, the end of the year is like 2026 is coming up, bro. It's coming up real soon. And on top of all of that, like, I'm gonna be in Canada on vacation, right? So I'm not gonna be able to to stream then either. So I have to do like a one last December run here before I go on vacation, and then obviously, then in 2026 we'll be back, bro. Okay, and in 2026 I'm planning on having a generational run, bro. 2026 is gonna be one hell of a year. That's all I'm saying. But for now, why don't we just go ahead and watch some videos, okay? I'm back with some internet anarchist. When dumb YouTubers go to jail for clout. Hold on, I'm just gonna make sure that you see this guy's profile and everything. Make sure you subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it, man. Let's see what this is about. Hopefully the sound works. It should. Let's get into it.
This.
Let me just
I want you to imagine the worst thing a creator could do for a chance at going viral. Is it humiliating?
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, trust me, there's a lot. Honestly, my imagination is wild when it comes to that question. But let's just see what he says, bro.
Imagine the worst thing a creator could do for a chance at going.
The worst thing, killing people? I mean, I guess. No, torture. Torture is actually worse than killing, in my opinion. Because then you're letting someone suffer for long amounts of time.
Viral. Is it humiliating other people in public for attention? No. Is it endangering the lives of other people for views?
Maybe.
Or is it borderline torturing your significant other?
Okay, this is not a pre-watch. I have not seen this video before. That was just a crazy prediction.
For extra stream donations. Sadly, some YouTube...
Wait, so you're actually telling me that these content creators are gonna torture somebody? What? Are we dead ass?
YouTubers were so desperate for clout that even horrific acts like this barely fazed them. That is until it landed them in prison for years. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be examining
Subscribe, guys. Like, as you can clearly see, this dude puts a lot of effort into his videos, bro. I don't, so prioritize subbing to him.
Stories behind 6 YouTubers who threw away their freedom for clout, what they did in a bid to gain virality, why they felt comfortable committing the actual crimes on camera, and where it landed them when the cameras stopped rolling. Throughout his YouTube career, Vitaly has always used other people's discomfort, shock, or annoyance as the main
Who, bro? Who the fuck is this? Bro, I swear to God, a good thing, I must say, most of these content creators that do awful things are usually, like, not that famous. Like, because here's the thing, Internet Anarchist obviously knows about these guys. I mean, I'm sure he digs into, like, you know, YouTubers who've done awful things and stuff, so obviously that's why he's featuring him on this video. But I mean, what was even his name? I've never heard of this guy, at least. So, yeah. I mean, there are obviously occasions where, like, really big YouTubers with really big egos do horrible things, but like usually you don't hear about these guys.
And where it landed them when the cameras stopped rolling. Throughout his YouTube career, Vitaly has always used other people's discomfort, shock, or annoyance as the main substance of his content. From his early days of pranking innocent bystanders for content to becoming a self-proclaimed predator catcher, Vitaly made it his entire personality
Wait, what?
to becoming a self-proclaimed predator catcher. Vitaly made it
Wait, is he one of those pred catchers that like abuse the predator or something? I felt a weird vibration on my desk. I swear to God, that was not a notification from my phone, bro. Is there parasites living inside my desk? What the fuck was that? Anyway, bro, I'm not gonna figure it out.
his entire personality to create viral content at everyone else's expense. While this sort of behavior has allowed Vitaly to gain over 10 million subscribers,
Okay, see, that's the thing, bro. Like, people do. Wait, honestly, like, okay, I don't know what this was, but I mean, this isn't harming people, I guess. I will say though, I do hate people who do fucking prank videos, bro. They're annoying, alright, and I feel like a lot of the pranks that people do on YouTube or social media especially are just like actually like not cool. Like some pranks will be genuinely insane. Like you'll make a person believe that they're actually gonna die, like legitimately, and then be like, it's a prank, bro. Like that shit's just like, no, that's fucked up. Like I saw this one clip of like, I can't remember if it was one person or several people that were in an elevator and it got stuck, all right? It got stuck as a prank, but the person didn't know that. So they just thought they were dead. Yeah. They just thought their life was over. Like, bro, what? You can't do that shit, bro. What have we turned into?
while this sort of behavior has allowed Vitaly to gain over 10 million subscribers,
Okay, 10 million subscribers. I mean, maybe I should have heard of him then. I haven't heard of him, but I mean, I guess I should have. 10 million is, yeah, that's a big number.
it has also earned him several nights behind bars. Between 2014 and 2020, Vitaly was arrested for crimes like trespassing on the Hollywood sign, streaking during the 2014 World Cup, and illegally climbing the Great Pyramids.
Guys, I will explain in the next.
Okay. That's okay, but it could be worse. Let's be real, bro. Like, I'm not even mad at that. Like, trespassing, yeah, whatever. Like, it's... Trust me, like, look, I'm a reaction streamer. I react to videos similar to this, and I've seen some crazier shit than just trespassing, okay? Maybe we'll get into murder later on. I mean, who knows, man? The video is 26 minutes long. There's absolutely potential for that.
Video, what happened to me, but I just wanted to let you know, live your dreams to the fullest. It's your life, your choice. Do whatever you want. I don't want to curse because I'm in the Holy Land. I love you so much, world. Thank you,
That does look cool, I must say.
universe. Thank you, Mother Nature, for bringing me to this incredible life. Stop the war. Stop the hate. We're all equal. Thank you so much for watching.
Despite the damage to his reputation and criminal record, Vitaly rationalized that these harebrained antics were worth it since he was making money and racking up viewership. In his
course.
mind, since no one else was getting hurt, he could harass people in whatever manner he pleased. After all, the worst that could happen was another stop in jail that he'd immediately post bail for. It wasn't until Vitaly's wild antics left an innocent woman
what, bro? These ads always gotta interrupt, bro. Always.
severely
There's
injured
never a single time where that doesn't happen.
that he began to realize Vitaly's wild antics left an innocent woman severely injured, that he began to realize actions have consequences.
You know me?
No, I don't know you. No, I know, but I don't know you.
You heard about me?
No.
Okay, so I'm super. I want to try to tell you what this. First of all, I don't know why I wanted to be what exactly this girl. For no
Bro, why is the audio so bad, bro? Like, I don't know. Okay, this is body cam footage. I can see, like, if you look in the corner of the screen, you will see that there's one of those, like, body cam logos. Like, I feel like, okay, sure. It's a body cam. I get that it's more of a camera than an audio thing. But it's just, like, like I can't hear anything. I'm not even sure if these subtitles are correct. Like, don't you think it should be like at least a little bit better? Like, you don't need 4K audio, but I feel like you need to be able to hear what people are saying. Like he's literally right in front of you.
Listen, no one's gonna forgive me about this. I ruined my whole life and the whole thing.
What do you mean? What do you mean you ruined your whole life?
For the reason I ruined my life because I just want to die.
No, don't go there. What do you do for a living?
I do for a living. I'm so successful. I'm famous.
What do you do?
Huh?
What do you do?
Like I said, you remember you remember the so in 2012?
Yeah.
You remember the guy who dressed up as zombie chases the guys in the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm famous. I have 10 million subscribers on YouTube around Vitaly. Uncensored.
Following this incident, Vitaly's career would never be the same again. The majority of his fans lost faith in him, and his attempts to carve out a new path for himself by streaming on Kick only caused more controversy, as his predator hunting content began to put people in harm's way. At this point, Vitaly was faced with a critical choice. Either stop pranks entirely and try something different, or put a new...
Isn't it really weird how he had like a Stop War shirt on, and yet he's attacking people? Like, look, I'm not gonna have a lecture about what I think about that, but it's just, isn't it a bit weird how the human brain can be so contradict towards, like, its beliefs, right? Like, you might think you have a belief until you realize that your belief is fucking, I don't know. Oh shit, what the fuck? Did I spit on the camera? That's fucking disgusting. My bad, bro. I wouldn't even have noticed if I didn't look at my own stream. I'm so sorry. What? I'm seriously, I'm really sorry. I don't know. I don't even know how that happened. I felt like I haven't spit throughout this entire video, but I guess I have. But yeah, yeah, you might think you have a belief, and then suddenly, when you're faced with a specific situation, you might reconsider. Yeah, but anyway, I'm not gonna like, I don't know this guy, bro. I don't know what his intentions or motivations are.
Spin on his existing content. Picking the right option guaranteed him a fresh start and a way to put the past behind him. Sadly, Vitaly didn't make that choice. By the 27th of March 2025, Vitaly moved to the Philippines with the hope of reviving his streaming career by becoming a travel vlogger. At first, it seemed like Vitaly had moved away from his trademark tomfoolery, as he created content focused on helping others and exploring the beauty of the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Why couldn't he just... You're telling me something's gonna happen? Like, why couldn't he just have done this for the rest of his, like, career? Like, this is pretty good content. I mean, you're in the Philippines, right? It's a tropical environment. You help people, which is, I guess, what this guy's advocating for. I mean, he said stop wars, so I mean, I guess. And yeah, I mean, you can do a lot, you know, just talking to the camera. I mean, look how much I can do just talking to the camera, right? You can just vlog and do whatever. Yeah, how's, like, you're telling me he's gonna get a downfall from here?
Unfortunately, this was only a temporary phase. During a subsequent stream titled Vitaly Disturbing the Peace in Philippines, Vitaly reverted to his old ways.
Excuse me, madam. Madam.
Nah, I hate people like that, bro. I hate people like this. Like, I swear to God, like, when I'm in town, I'm never in town, but the few fucking times that I am, because I literally have to go to, like, buy things and stuff, like, there will sometimes be people, not YouTubers, not content creators, but there will, like, be other people there that either want to, like, I guess, scam me, or, like, they want me to buy, like, a product from them, or, you know, they want to talk to me because they want to, like, talk about some politics or something, and they do exactly this. They try to like pressure you. So, like, you're just walking, minding your own business. Someone's gonna try to come up to you, all right, and be like, sir, young sir, fuck out of my face, bro. I don't want to speak to you. My God, like, I'm literally just walking on the sidewalk, trying to avoid you. Like, do you know what body language is? Like, obviously, if you knew what that is, you would clearly see that I am extremely socially anxious, and I don't want nothing to do with you, bro. Do I look political? Do I look rich? Fuck out of my face, man.
I'm gonna rob you if you keep walking away. I want to give you money. No, okay. Okay, because you got a COVID mask, you liberal. Go get your
Okay, bro.
vaccine.
No, he can't help himself, bro. He was. I feel like he was born into the world just to have a downfall. Because like, how can you not like? How can you not restrain yourself in this situation?
Trying to give you money, but all right. Trying to be a
like he could have just made a career of helping people in the Philippines, like, bro.
nicer. You. No, yeah.
Okay, so he gets arrested then? Cause like that, surely that's not legal.
From threatening
Like, isn't that assaulting an officer technically?
everyday citizens to stealing from law enforcement, Vitaly wasn't going to spare anyone during his unhinged rampage. If it got viewers to engage with his stream, then Vitaly was willing to do it. After all, the worst that could come out of it was a mild warning or another brief stay in a cushy cell, right?
I love this IRL, man. This is my new. Just need to find a whole bunch of clippers because from the clips from today, there would be probably all over the net already. But anyways, I got my family, which is you guys, and we're good. That's all I need.
Unfortunately for Vitaly, his crimes weren't going to be overlooked this time. In the coming days, Filipino law enforcement would not only apprehend Vitaly, but parade him on national news.
Secretary John Vic Remulla
Wait,
will
what
now
do you
make a statement.
wait? What do you parade? What do you mean parade on national news? Are they gonna humiliate him? Bro, like, okay, real question. Do you think he's on, like, do you guys think he's roided up? He low-key looks like he's on roids. Either that or he genuinely has a really impressive physique. And, because of that, I think he's roided up.
Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Ito ay tungkol kay Vitaly.
Initially, Vitaly assumed that he'd only be held for a few days and deported back to America or his home country, Russia, but law enforcement had other plans. Due to Vitaly's lack of remorse and disrespect for their country, the Interior Secretary, John Vic Remulla, decided to make an example out of him, with charges like unjust vexations and attempted theft leveled against him. Vitaly is looking at more than a year in prison if convicted. In addition, it seems Vitaly's actions have forced lawmakers in the Philippines to reconsider how vloggers operate in public.
Now we have information that he may indeed be changing the law. And how did he change the law? Well, we know that with nuisance streamers, recording others is a big issue. And we now have, and this is courtesy of GMA, an update from the National Privacy Commission of the Philippines saying vloggers must blur bystanders in posts under new NPC guidelines.
While there hasn't been
NPC guidelines? Wait, what does NPC actually stand for?
any concrete news on
Like, not NPC as non-playable character, like, in this case, like, what is an NPC guideline, you know?
court proceedings, rumors are going
Oh, my bad. National Privacy Commission. Okay, yeah.
around that he might not face the full brunt of the law and possibly will be released.
The status is he has been charged, or he was indicted on 3 charges of unjust vexation, 3 counts of unjust vexation. Now, in my previous video,
What is unjust vexation? Is that like disturbing the peace?
we've gone over what that is in terms of a criminal violation in the Philippines, which can carry some time and some criminal punishment. And he's still currently in the Philippines. He's still currently behind bars. He's not free to go as of yet. However, and I put many asterisks on this, there has been some unconfirmed speculation, some rumors that have not been confirmed by any official channels, that some witnesses may not testify in his trial and some charges may be dropped.
Even though Vitaly might be able to regain his freedom at some point, for now he's in a living hell, and his physical transformation reflects that. He'll have to show remorse for his actions and learn not to put others in danger for views. A lesson that train enthusiast Zachary Hertzler had to learn.
Alright, so now he's gonna move on. Okay, honest to God, bro, that guy, he could have just, like, bro, he could have just chill. He could have just been chill and just... Okay, I can't speak, bro. I'm sorry. He could have just been chilling in the Philippines. Just chilling and vlogging like he said he would. And that would have, like... Okay, sure. He might have not gotten as many views as, you know, he got when he was fucking pretending to be a zombie in the hood or whatever, but like, you know, it's something, and it definitely would have, like, if you have 10 million subs, people are gonna tune in to watch you, bro. Like, you have fans. People will watch you vlog, bro. And like, trust me, you can make content out of something other than disturbing the peace and be annoying. You can, okay? But I mean, I guess it's hard if the dude rose from being an annoying idiot. I get that, but you know, you can try to like transform.
The hard way. Zachary is the type of kid who could dedicate the majority of his free time to discussing and spotting any train that goes through his home state of Nebraska. On his now deleted YouTube channel, Capital City Rail Productions, Zachary uploaded dozens of documentary-style videos detailing the condition, utility, and history of various locomotives. However, documenting trains wasn't enough for Zachary, as he soon found other ways to spice up his content. By the 21st of April 2024, Zachary uploaded what he considered his most insane video yet, and gave it the graphic title of Loaded BNSF Arbor Collides and Derails in Bennett.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. I would like to take the time to set the stage for the fateful incident that we will be discussing today. On Sunday, April 21st, just after 7 p.m., a empty Arbor coal train was heading back from the Nebraska City Power Plant. As it passed through Bennett, it had a defective coal car that it needed to be taken out of the train. The crew decides to place it in the rip track just inside of Bennett, going across the main road, between the grain elevator and the main railroad crossing. The crew did this and set a switch in a manner that they can park the car, set up a portable derailleur, and then continue their journey. Unbeknownst to them, they completely neglected to reset the switch to its original position.
Zachary went on to explain how he spotted the poorly set switch on his way from work and questioned why the crew made such a dangerous oversight. However, instead of calling for help and averting the disaster, he would set up his camera to film the ordeal.
Wait, what? Wait, I don't understand. Is he trying to film some kind of like crash or accident for content?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my freaking god! Oh my god, are they
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
okay? Oh my god.
As soon as the video was uploaded, viewers immediately deduced that Zachary must have had something to do with the incident, with comments reading, "You are responsible for derailing this train and you will go to jail for doing so. This kid just ruined his whole life. He could have gotten the crew seriously hurt or killed. You gotta wonder what was going on in his head. And I've heard of foamers messing with switches and climbing on units, but I've never heard of someone intentionally causing a derailment for YouTube views." In his next upload,
I don't get it. Did he intentionally cause it, or did he notice that there was like a setting that was like that would have led to a crash, and instead of like fixing, I don't really know, bro. He was low-key yapping in the video, so I didn't really understand what he was saying. But if he intentionally pulled some kind of switch that caused that, then yeah, bro, like what the fuck?
Zachary attempted to wave off these accusations by claiming he had no idea how the switch could have been set in the wrong position.
Before we begin today's video, I just wanted to say something about the comments that I've been getting on my BNSF Arbor derailment video, on how that the empty Arbor could not have placed the defective car into the rip track and then proceed on its journey, when they would have to reset the switch and hook up to at least the rear DPUs. I don't
see, like, he's using like scientific language. Like, what is a DPU? All right, it's almost as if he's trying to hide what he did by using fancy words, because I certainly don't know what he's talking about. He's talking about DP, and then he was talking about something else before that, like some fucking I don't know if he was referring to like some kind of switch or something. I don't know what he's saying, but I guess we'll find out.
Actually know exactly what happened there, because I was thinking the exact same thing as all of you guys, to be 100% honest.
But what I obviously do know is that no matter what happened, like either way, he did set up a camera to like film, which is, yeah, very suspicious to say the least. then if there's some kind of proof that he actually like set this up, then yeah.
I was just saying what the BNSF police officer told me. I don't know what the FRA has come out with yet, but I just wanted to clear out the air with that so that way you all know. I'm just restating what the BNSF police told me and what a couple of rail workers told me. I have seen comments saying that it could have picked the point on the switch, which I have seen videos online of that happening.
Within the next several weeks, Zachary's YouTube channel was terminated and the accusations leveled against him would prove to be correct. After a brief investigation, law enforcement pinned Zachary as the primary suspect and charged him with 2 counts of criminal mischief for the over $300,000 in damages done.
Wait, so he actually did like pull some kind of switch? Like, so you're telling me that that train wouldn't have crashed if it wasn't for him? It wasn't that the train had like a wrong setting and he just decided to film it instead. See, that's the thing. I couldn't tell. I mean, I'm guessing if they did an investigation and he was doing that and he intentionally fucked up some setting. I mean, that's insane. How do you even do that? So he intentionally fucked up some kind of setting so that the train would purposefully crash. Now that's actually some like psychopath shit, if that's
the train. Ironically, the primary piece of evidence used against him was the video uploaded to YouTube following the crash, as well as surveillance footage that showed him tampering with the railroad switch. Zachary was initially going to be tried as a teenager, but a motion filed by the prosecution elevated him to an adult status. The case is still in court as the judge is determining an appropriate sentence for such crimes. However, his lawyers are seeking a less harsh punishment due to his clean record up to this point.
Yeah, and also, oh my god. Oh my. Give me a second, guys. Bro, that was the saltiest piece of popcorn I've ever eaten, bro. That was like eating like a fucking like a fistful of salt, bro. I swear to God, bro. It's weird because like most of these popcorns are just completely unsalted, and then there's just one that's like way too salty, bro. Good lord. Anyway, though, I was gonna say something. Yeah, so so not only did he have like a clean record up until this point, but I'm assuming nobody got hurt. It was only actually maybe someone got hurt. I don't really know. They didn't really tell me, but nobody died. That's for sure. Nobody died, and supposedly no one got seriously hurt. It was just that, you know, the behavior, like what he did, like setting up a camera and causing that whole like crash thing, that's obviously illegal, and then causing damages is also obviously illegal. So that's, I guess, the 2 things that he's being charged for. And then obviously there's a lot of hate towards him over the fact that he didn't think about the consequences of his actions, that okay, people could have actually maybe died from that or something.
Although it might prove difficult, since Zachary's video is the key piece of evidence used against him in court.
And also, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I get heavily like almost like autism vibes from this guy. So even though I agree he's 100% guilty, I do feel like he maybe didn't like. Actually, nah, he's actually guilty, because if he actually messed up if he actually made the train crash, then that's on him. Because here's the thing, if there was a faulty setting and he knew that was going to crash the train and he set up a camera to film it, that's kind of like, you know, like if he's super nerdy and like into trains and stuff, I can sort of understand him wanting to film that shit. But to intentionally sabotage and create this scenario, like just pure intentionally, just to get like just for a video, that's actually like not even the fucking most, like the most insane form of autism could save him at that point. Like that is just insane if he set that up.
Sorry fate that he shares with the creator Mikhailo Viktorovich.
But yeah, bro, like I do feel like, okay, if we compare him to the last guy, right? Like the last guy was like even though he didn't do like even though he didn't do something like this, was obviously a worse action than anything that the Russian guy did, the Russian streamer guy. But I feel like the Russian streamer guy's personality was way more like toxic and like unstable.
Polyakov, for YouTube travel vlogger
Wait, what?
that he shares with the creator Mikhailo Viktorovich Polyakov.
So another Russian dude?
For YouTube travel vlogger Mikhailo Viktorovich Polyakov, aka Neo-Orientalist, where he'd be going next has always been his top priority. From visit
Taliban controlled Afghanistan? Oh shit. Wait, what? Through American Eyes, Part 2, Part 3.
visiting remote areas in Afghanistan to interacting with the Taliban, Polyakov made it his mission to explore places and cultures that other creators wouldn't dare to travel to.
So you have opinions on Donald Trump?
Yeah.
What do you
Nowadays,
think?
I have been seeing the competition of
The debate.
the competition of Donald Trump and president the current president of USA.
Biden.
Whilst Polyakov's obsession with dangerous places allowed him to garner an audience of 4,000 subscribers,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna come out and say it. 4K subscribers for like going to Afghanistan is never worth it, bro. In no universe.
sadly led him to think it was a good idea to disturb one of the last remote tribes on Earth for a YouTube video.
Don't tell me he goes to North Sentinel. Don't tell me this motherfucker goes to North Sentinel, bro. A dangerous tribe, yeah, it's 100%. Oh, it's 100% North Sentinel Island. 100% he's going there.
On the 29th of March 2025, Polyakov would set sail from Komadera Beach, India, to the highly restricted and isolated North Sentinel.
Yeah. Yo, like, guys, if there is one place on this fucking earth, except maybe North Korea, that you don't go to, it's this fucking place. This is just a free ticket to the afterlife. It's a free ticket to the afterlife, and it's nothing more, it's nothing less. That's all it is. A free ticket to the afterlife, bro. Okay, so you want to die, but like, why? Why would you want to die, though? That's the real question. See, I don't really understand the motivations, but yeah, I mean, I guess he's getting packed up. But it says when dumb YouTubers go to jail for clout. So he's gonna go to jail instead, maybe? So he's gonna survive the encounter?
Island, home of the Sentinelese tribe. Due to the tribe's isolation from humanity for thousands.
But okay, everything aside though, isn't it really fucking cool how there's actually like a tribe that is just like so isolated from the rest of the world that they probably don't even know how to like make fire yet. So they're literally just hunters and gatherers like us, like almost like back in the day when we were cavemen, bro. I wonder how many of them there are, bro. And like what they eat. Like I guess they go fishing. There's probably coconuts. But like, yeah, bro. Because the thing is, there's like a huge like forest on the island. So when you try to take satellite images, it doesn't show anything. Because they're hiding in the trees. So it's really secretive. And once again, if you try to set your foot there, you're getting smoked, bro. Like on site. Which makes sense, bro. Like, they don't want weird foreigners stepping on their property.
Of years and 2 previous fatal attempts of making.
And that's another thing, bro. Yeah, look what happened to this guy. Didn't this guy try to fucking convert them to Christianity? Like, bro, so not only did you go to the island, I mean, that's dangerous enough. You shouldn't even have done that. But you tried to introduce them to Christianity. Look, I don't, like, no hate towards religion or anything. That's not the thing. The problem is that you went there. Like, what did you expect was gonna happen? Obviously, you're gonna get smoked. You're gonna get smoked by these people. Like, they're hunters and gatherers. They have weapons, and they know how to use them, bro.
In contact, the Indian government designated it as a protected area. No one was allowed on.
And that too, bro. That too. Like, you should also, like, respect their privacy, I guess.
Or within 5 nautical miles of the island. However, that didn't stop Polyakov from making the 3rd attempt to make contact with the Sentinelese. Upon arriving on the island, making the 3rd attempt to make contact with the Sentinelese.
Okay, so does he mean 3rd contact as in like humanity in general, or do they mean his 3rd attempt? I'm assuming they're talking about humanity in general.
Because
Because there's no way he's gone there 3 times.
upon arriving on the island, Polyakov used a whistle to attract the attention of the tribe.
Yeah, bro. This guy trying to die, bro. You know, like he ain't trying to live, bro. He doesn't want to live, bro. Isn't it weird how like some people just want to die? Isn't that kind of funny? I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's kind of funny. Like, they genuinely just want to die, bro. Like, my guy, you're using a whistle. Like, bro, he literally stepping foot on the island is already the biggest danger to your life, like, possibly ever. And you brought a whistle. He literally brought a whistle so that in case they weren't already on the beach, he could blow it and get them to his position so that they could kill him.
But didn't interact with them directly. Instead, he opted to leave them an offering of a half-drunk Diet Coke and a coconut. Although, before he left, Polyakov made sure to take a few
That's actually just disrespectful, bro. Like, that he's littering on their fucking island, bro.
souvenirs. Specifically, he took some sand samples as well as footage of the island and its inhabitants. Unfortunately for Polyakov, he wouldn't get very far with said souvenirs, as Indian law enforcement apprehended him the moment he made it back to the mainland.
Oh, okay, I see. So he actually didn't meet the tribe. He just got arrested by the Indian government instead. Okay. That's honestly, honest to God, bro, he's lucky. Nah, he's lucky that they were like sleeping or something, because dude was trying to die, bro.
An American YouTuber has been arrested for illegally entering a prohibited area in India and trying to make contact with a reclusive tribe that inhabits a remote island in the Bay of Bengal. The Indian government said,
Look at these guys. Look at them. Look at their physiques. These people will fuck you up. Like, you are dying, bro. And he wanted to go there. Yeah, I don't
his
know.
actions
It's
pose
weird.
a serious threat to the safety and well-being of the tribe, whose contacting
Oh, no.
outsiders.
No. It's not for the safety and well-being of the tribe. It's the safety and well-being of this guy. That's what's at stake. No, the tribe ain't dying. Well, unless you try to, like, I don't know, nuke them. But otherwise, the tribe ain't dying, okay? They're not dying, alright? This guy's dying.
Is prohibited by law in order to protect the indigenous way of life.
According to the police, Polyakov's excuse for disturbing the island was that he was in search of good content, and figured the indigenous tribe was a good place to start. This was not only selfish, but also incredibly reckless. Polyakov's presence on the island may expose the Sentinelese to a whole host of diseases and infections.
Right, I didn't even think of that. Wait, that's actually true. I didn't even think of that. So foreigners are actually dangerous to them. Because here's the thing, bro. Like, wasn't there this one guy who was like on a boat? He was like a peacemaker guy kind of thing. I'm talking like back in the day. I don't know how many years ago it was exactly, but maybe in the 80s or something. And he was like on a boat outside of the island, and he offered the tribe some coconuts and something. And it was like the only, I think, like peaceful interaction that they've ever had. Like that foreigners have ever had with the tribe, and you know, and then they didn't really bring any diseases. So, but then again, they were like outside of the water and stuff. But that's true, bro. Like, if you have any kind of disease, you will actually just wipe them out. I didn't even think of that.
That their immune system has zero experience fighting. As a result, the Indian government made it a top priority to make an example out of him.
You should, bro. So how many years of prison do you think he's gonna get? I feel like because North Sentinel Island is such a special place, I feel like he's actually gonna get a high sentence. But I don't know. Anything between 1 year and 10 years is my guess.
They started by holding him in a police custody for 14 days, and later charged him with entering a restricted area, an offense that could land him 5 years in prison. As of
Oh wow, look at that. Perfect ratio.
recording, there hasn't been any news regarding Polyakov's court proceedings. However, considering the severity and publicity of his actions, it's safe to say Polyakov will be getting a lot more than just a slap on the wrist. While having a clean record could get Polyakov out of serious jail time, creators like Edward Gonzalez and Roland Cepeda Jr.
Don't tell me these motherfuckers when they're true.
Of the My House is Dirty YouTube channel would never be afforded the same luxury in court, especially not after spending most of their adult lives committing crime.
Oh wait, never mind. Okay, he's getting into to different content creators. Okay, bro, I thought these two guys went to North Sentinel too, bro. Nah, that would have pissed me off, bro. Like, there's no way you go there, risk your life, and risk arrest just for some fucking content.
Crimes on camera. If it's something that could either annoy, disturb, or disgust people in public, then Edward and Roland would have probably filmed themselves doing it.
Y'all don't want to sign for the packages?
Set them right there.
No, I'm saying, do you want to sign for them?
Let me see packages.
Do you want to sign
Wait a
for
minute,
them?
let me see packages.
You're grabbing on the stuff.
Hold on.
You're going to break it.
I can grab whatever the hell I want if it's mine. There's nothing in it.
It's not yours.
You guys are fake. Get out of here.
Don't touch
Jeff, get your guns, Jeff.
Get the guns.
Get out. Get out of here. We're calling the police, right?
Get out. You going to shoot?
Get out. No, you guys are not even real UPS. Leave the box out.
It's my property.
It's not your property. You don't work for UPS.
So how is it your property?
You're on my bullshit. Now.
Hush!
Shut your trap.
Shut your trap.
Shut your trap, jackass.
Okay, I don't really know what's going on, but we're about to find out.
Get out.
For nearly a decade, this duo has terrorized anyone they encountered in public and garnered almost 400,000 subscribers before having their accounts terminated. From pretending to be Walmart employees and harassing customers, to staging public confrontations, these two basically invented the playbook for modern nuisance streamers, one of their earliest and most memorable public escapades.
I will never wrap my head around why people actually want to do this. I will never wrap my head around why people actually, like, of all things you can make content on, think about that. Of all things, do you know how much content you can make on YouTube? How many different ideas there are? Why this, bro? Really, think about it. Like, there are so many other options. And you do this. And you want to do this. Like, yeah, bro. Why would I understand? I wouldn't. I wouldn't. That's a simple answer. I wouldn't understand.
Was obstructing a whole highway to play basketball.
Thank you, mate.
Escapades was obstructing a whole highway to play basketball.
Thank you, mate. Come on, hurry up.
Run him over. Oh shit, wait, you can't do that. You'll get fucking... See, this is the... I must say, bro, it's annoying how, like, the legal system has this thing where, like... I mean, yeah, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna complain about the legal system, but yeah, bro, like, what do you even do, bro? Because you can't run them over. I guess you just fucking call the police or something. Because, yeah, can you get arrested for this, actually? Maybe you can.
Right here, right away, you know what I'm saying? Oh, nah, there you go, there you go, Look, right here, broad daylight, no. Oh, nah, there you go, there you go, Look, right here, broad daylight.
Like, what if an ambulance is arriving soon, bro, and has to use this highway? Anyway, I hope these people in these vehicles call the police or something, bro. Or somebody. Or can the police even arrive? Like, can they even make it through this traffic? I don't know.
I know what I'm saying, traffic out here jam-packed.
Yeah, no, they will get severe consequences for this. I mean, like, have you seen like what like the you know, the activists that also block the highways? Like, they get consequence for it. This is gonna get consequences as well.
Oh!
While the video garnered hundreds of thousands of views, it also earned them several months in prison and over $100,000 in fines, as police used the video to identify them for crimes previously committed.
Well, one of those two freeway basketballers was in court today, but he wasn't facing any charges related to that viral incident. Let's show you some of that new video we just got of 28-year-old Roland Cepeda, who is charged with allegedly stealing 2 expensive cameras in February. The judge denied him bond today. And you may remember Cepeda along with 25-year-old Edward Gonzalez in a viral video holding up traffic on the Gulf Freeway feeder and Broadway, where they were playing some pickup basketball with a child's hoop. Both of them recently turned themselves in on those obstruction charges. And take a look here at Gonzalez. He's facing separate theft charges for allegedly stealing 36 cameras from an Apple store at the Memorial City Mall. I should say 36 headphones, excuse me.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If obstructing traffic is the best idea you have for content, you should just, like, the YouTube life is not for you, bro. Like, surely it cannot be that hard for this guy to do what I'm doing. To just sit in a chair with like a PC that has a functional camera and just watch others' videos and just comment on them, bro. I'm not breaking any laws. And he wouldn't be breaking any laws either if he did that. And sure, like, you might not gain as many views, but, like, you know, gaining views for blocking the highway gets you months of prison. Like, there's no way.
An Apple store at the Memorial City Mall back in April.
Honest to God, now that people know, like, now that, you know, they've actually gained views for obstructing the highway and people actually know who they are, if this dude was to do what because I'm completely unknown, right? Like, nobody knows who I am, but people know who this guy is. So if he decided to start reacting to videos like I do, he might actually have a little bit of success. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe if he does a complete 180, I do believe he can make some kind of comeback. But yeah, I mean, let's be real, bro. He's not gonna do that.
This wasn't enough to dissuade them from repeating this type of behavior for views.
Of course not. This is the only content they know how to make.
In the preceding years, Edward and Roland would be arrested multiple times during their quest for clout, with a post reading, "I'm thankful for God blessing me with my freedom because some guys I was in the pen with aren't coming home for a long time." Even though they've continued to create inflammatory content, most social media platforms, such as YouTube, have done a good job of deleting their accounts as soon as new ones are made. However, bans like that wouldn't come as quickly for toxic YouTubers like Reflay, who built their career on abusing their
Once again, like, I haven't heard of this guy.
partner. To describe Reflay, aka Stanislav Recinak, as a talentless creator would be a gross understatement. Most of his content—
Wait, what? Wait, you're telling me this guy's— Wait. What did he say?
As a talentless creator would be a gross understatement.
Wait, so this guy's talentless? You're telling me this guy's more talentless than the dudes we just saw? Oh, nah. How's that even possible?
Most of his content consists of him and friends engaging in various dangerous activities or abusing illicit substances on stream.
Okay, I'd put them on the same tier, though. I'd put them on the same tier. At least in terms of, like, of being talentless, yeah. But I mean, I guess these guys aren't doing anything illegal. I mean, actually, they're using substances, but I guess it depends what substances. Okay, they're just fighting, alright. Wait, okay, but fighting someone in a YouTube video, that doesn't get you banned, right? Like, you can fight on a YouTube, yeah. Right? Like, even if it's like, yeah, surely. I mean, I don't know how consensual this is. Why do I even care, bro? Let's just play the fucking video. Good God. Yo, I'm out here questioning everything, bro. Like, I really don't need to see that.
This controversial type of content is often classified as trash streaming, and due to its popularity in certain parts of Europe, it attracts degenerate individuals looking for
Of course it's Europe, bro. Of course.
an easy payday. In Reflay's case, putting himself in harm's—
I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. As a European, Europe is the most overrated continent on the planet. On the planet. Easily. Europe is shitty. I'm not gonna lie. Europe is actually just shitty. At least most of Europe. Maybe not. There's some parts of Europe that are alright, but most of Europe is just shitty, bro. I don't even care, bro. Look, I'm a European, bro. I can say that, okay? I can't trash talk other continents, but I can trash talk Europe, okay? It's shitty, bro.
His way for chat donations is the standard, but there were occasions where he turned to abusing his pregnant girlfriend, Valentina, to entertain the chat.
Of course. To entertain the chat. Yeah, like, bro. Like, actually just... Okay, but he will get punished for this, though. Like, there's no way.
On the 20th of December 2020, Reflay went live as...
Guys, let's pray for his downfall. Let's pray for his downfall.
As usual, and spent the first several minutes engaging with his viewers like a normal live streamer.
Okay, so people actually watch this because I don't even really know what's going on. Like, do they just sit and drink and talk?
Так, еще не задонили. Какой сейчас?
However, things would take a very dark turn when someone in the chat donated $1,000 and asked Reflay to beat up his girlfriend and lock her out of their apartment. Mind you, it was
$1,000. He donated $1,000. That's a lot of fucking money. Like, holy. No, like, if you donate $1,000 because you want to see something like that, you genuinely want to see something like that, bro. Honestly, like, if this guy was a good person, which obviously he isn't, but if he was a good person, he could have just obviously just taken those $1,000 and just scammed him. Cause let's be real, bro. Like, if someone donated $1,000 to me and told me to hit a pregnant woman, I would have just said like, okay, thank you for the $1,000. If you thought that I was gonna do that, you are absolutely completely stupid and delusional, and yeah, you just gave me money, so like, yeah, fuck you, bro. Like there's no way. But yeah, this guy wants to satisfy his chat more than anything.
Was several degrees below zero outside, and hypothermia can set $1,000 and asked Reflay to beat up his girlfriend and lock her out of their apartment. Mind you, it was several degrees below zero outside, and hypothermia can set in within just a few minutes. Blinded by money, Reflay almost immediately went to fulfill the request.
I swear to God, if she dies, bro. I swear to God, if she dies, he's actually getting life, bro.
But went the extra mile to take off her jacket and dump water all over her.
Yeah, bro. All right. Yup. Nah, should I just end the stream or something? Like, there's no way. No, there's no way, bro. Okay, fuck being talentless, bro. This guy is just an evil piece of shit, bro. Like, when you actively try to make someone's existence as miserable as possible, mind you. Like, this is literally, he's trying to make her life as miserable as possible by doing all this extra shit. Like, dude, it would have been bad enough if you just would have just brought her outside and just kept her outside and just locked the door. Why do you do this extra shit? Seriously, like, I get that you're a terrible human being, but at this point you are genuinely creative with how you do this shit.
For the next several minutes, Valentina could be heard banging on the door and screaming to be let back in. Reflay would not answer. It wasn't until her pleas for
so she dies, bro.
help went silent that Reflay came to her aid, but it was too late.
Wait, wait, I was low-key kind of bullshitting when I said that she actually died. No way.
Бля, сердцебиения даже нет. Валя. Зая, я переживаю, ты живая, нет? Блядь. Бля, а как мне вызвать скорую помощь? Пиздец, блядь, ребята, блядь. Я вам отвечаю, мне кажется, у нее нет даже сердцебиения, Валь. Валь, ты живая, заяц мой? Ну ты чего? Валь, ты живая, нет? Блядь, ты как мертвая, блядь, Валь.
Despite the horrific nature of what just happened, Reflay would continue the stream for another 2 hours.
This dude, okay, I don't know where this is. I'm guessing this is in Russia or something. I don't really know how the Russian legal system works. But if this dude doesn't get life, I'm leaving, bro. I'm actually leaving.
In the coming
At
days,
least life, bro.
Reeflay was arrested, and almost all of his social media accounts were terminated. With the concrete video evidence he broadcasted, it didn't take much work for prosecutors to convince the court to give a guilty verdict and sentence Reeflay to 6 years in prison. Although
they're joking, right? Yeah, obviously they're joking. There's no way they gave him 6 years for this.
some would say that's not enough time for how careless he
Really? Like, he just killed someone. Like, what are we doing, bro? Like, of course that shit's not enough. Like, okay, I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna change the sentence, bro. They're gonna change the sentence.
was with the lives of others, a sentiment that also applies to a reckless death.
Oh my god. Oh my actual god. Oh my actual god. Oh my actual god. Oh my actual god. So, he got 6 years for murder. Wait. Are we... Okay, no, what did I just watch, bro? Look, I get that it's in Russia. But there is no way that you get 6 years for that. Like, I thought that, like, obviously different countries will have different values, but I thought that, you know, most of humanity agreed that... Okay, first of all, hi, Sneaky. You really... Bro, Sneaky, you low-key came in at, like, the craziest time possible. I mean, I guess you didn't know the context or anything. Okay, Sneaky, I'll tell you what I just saw, bro. Basically what happened is that I'm kind of watching a video about, like, influencers that go to, like, jail for, like, Clout and stuff, because they... Bro, almost no country gives life for murder. In Sweden, you can get life, but it's usually 6 to 8 years, I think. Bro, what do you mean almost no country gives life for murder? Several countries give life to murder, bro. In America, you give a death sentence for murder. In Sweden, you can get life, but it's usually 6 to 8 years. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Okay, hold on. What should I... How many years in prison do you get for murdering someone in Sweden? Maybe I shouldn't trust the AI source. There's no way. But there's no way. Like, of course you get life for murdering. Like, come on, bro. We can't be serious. We can't be, bro. What do you mean 10 to 18 years? Nah, bro. Nah, this country's fucked up for that. I'm not gonna lie. This country's fucked up for that. Bro, I thought... okay, yeah, I clearly don't know law, but I thought at least in Western countries that the smallest punishment you could get for murder was a life sentence. And that the most severe was the death sentence, right? I thought it was at least life for murder. That's what I thought, bro. 18 years is considered life. What? Wait, what are you talking about? I mean, a life sentence is that you're in prison until you die. Like, that's what a life sentence is. That you're locked up in there.
Daredevil like Squeeze Benz. For a while, Squeeze Benz, real name Antonio Reckless...
Nah, bro, I can't even continue reacting, bro. Or, I mean, 18 is the highest you can... is the highest you can know from start. Okay, right. So it's one of these things, right, where you give someone a certain amount of years, and then after they're freed, they go to court again to see if they can get more years in prison. That's usually what it is, right? So then it kind of becomes a life sentence in a way. Because that would make more sense, honestly. Because, like, I know that there's no such thing as a death penalty in this country, but there is, like, I thought that there should be at least some kind of life sentence, that you're locked up for life, right? Surely.
Daredevil like Squeeze Benz. For a while, Squeeze Benz, real name Antonio.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually crazy, bro. 6 years for murder, holy crap. Anyway though, I'm not gonna sit here and dwell on it, I have to finish this video.
Daredevil like Squeeze Benz. For a while, Squeeze Benz, real name Antonio Ginestri, felt untouchable. Week after week, he and his friends would stream themselves speeding through busy New York
Not a good start.
traffic while evading law enforcement. No matter how packed the highway was
Not
or
a
how
good
many
start.
officers
What
showed
the
up,
fuck?
Antonio's skills behind the wheel were more than enough to escape getting captured. Even when the chase got really heated, he still found the time to taunt his pursuers.
Yeah, but you get, yeah, okay, yeah, alright, wow, okay, yeah, you point at the officer, wow. Yeah, you gained a lot of aura, buddy. I wonder if he's gonna have the same amount of aura in jail, because once again, like, if you got cop cars chasing after you, that's gonna end in an arrest, so, like, because that's the thing, the cops aren't gonna give up, alright? You can drive away from them, like, they got helicopters, they're catching you, bro. NYPD, yeah, this is the New York Police Department, this is American police, they're not gonna give up, bro, like, come on. Yeah, you're getting caught eventually, so that's fine. If you get life in Sweden, you can apply for an amount of years. After 10 years in prison, if your application gets accepted, then you'll get a number of years left. Okay, I don't really know what that means, but you do get like, you serve like an 18-year sentence. Like, for example, if you murder like one or several people, you get an 18-year sentence. Then, after you've served your sentence, you go to court again or something. And then there's a small chance that you might not have to be in prison anymore if they feel like you've changed. But if they clearly see that's like you haven't changed, they'll just give you like another 18-year sentence or something. I mean, even then, like I don't know, bro. I feel like if we were just stricter with the rules, people wouldn't play around with lives as much. But then again, bro, society's problems are like impossible to solve at the end of the day. Like, but yeah, bro, I do think that's, I mean, 6 years for murder is like insane. Like yeah, bro, not even Sweden does that shit. But yeah, bro.
According to Antonio,
That's another thing, bro. I'm not a law expert, so I'm not gonna sit here and fucking crash out on you don't know how many years you get if you get life, but after 10 years in prison, you can apply to know how many years you should have left. Okay. So, okay, I don't really know what that means, but I'm guessing, so like after prison, you will go to court again and they will tell you how many years you have left or something. So what, they're gatekeeping the answer? I don't know, bro. Laws are fucking weird. Like, just say, like, yeah, you're getting life in prison, alright? Basically, you're gonna be in this prison until you rot to death. That solves everything. That's just simple. It's simple. It's simple. It's easy to understand. Instead, we want to have all these extra rules, bro. Like, come on.
his driving skills developed from being around cars and driving since he was 9 years old. From there, he gradually perfected his technique.
Oh, really? You were driving since you were 9 years old? Yeah, that's not gonna that's not gonna save you from prison, buddy. Like,
by making driving videos. Eventually, he acquired a sports car of his own and decided it would be fun to record his joyrides.
Scale of 1 to 10, how wanted would you say you are?
Probably a 10. Nobody's more wanted than me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Nobody's more wanted than me, gang. Bro, on everything I know and love, I'm the most wanted man on the planet. Bro, the police don't got shit on me, man. And I'm about to show it to you tonight, bro, when I take my car out for a ride and swerve in it.
It started like about a year ago. I got my first
I talked to you about it later. Hard to properly formulate in English. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good
Benz, and I always did like little driving videos.
Like, once again, guys, sneaky, like, English is not Sneaky's first language, so yeah. It's kind of not mine either. Actually, it kind of is my first language. I have English and Swedish are both my first languages.
And I never really took it to nothing.
It's not his first language.
And then my boy started saying, like, you know, mad people are blowing up off this, and I was just like, you know. That's just how it started.
I'm curious, like you have a Lamborghini, at one point a Mercedes-Benz, I'm sure you go through a lot of different cars. Are you going on Turo and just driving people's cars all crazy? You guys getting your own cars? Like, tell me about that.
I had my own car for a bit, but then I changed it up because I did get chased a lot. So I just realized, like, you know, doing long-term rentals is just a way better route. And then obviously I don't tell these guys I'm street bad.
Did you ever get blown up by the Turo people asking what the hell happened?
They do ask, and then like I kind of just like, you know, I'm just driving the car, you know what I mean?
You mix danger, but there's also other people at risk when you do that. Innocent civilians. So what do you think about the element of danger for that?
I've been doing this since like real shit since I was 9. I used to take my dad's car out and I used to just plug out. I've been doing this for so long now that I feel like I did have some professional at it. Like, you know, niggas know like that's how I drive. There's been incidents where I've gone out with people and they try keeping up with me and they've crashed.
As you might expect, thrill-seeking antics like these gained immense attention online. Videos of Antonio ripping through traffic garnered millions of views and hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Viewers were drawn into the image of an anonymous rebel taking exotic sports cars off the track and into the streets to pull off spectacular but dangerous stunts at high speeds. Every second Antonio was on the road was another second that could end in disaster, and the audience was just waiting for that inevitable moment. However,
yeah, isn't that insane? That's the thing, the audience are actually waiting for a crash, for a disaster. That's kind of why they watch. That's like, if I were to watch a video like this, I would have probably been there for the same reason. Like, surely he's gonna crash eventually. That's crazy, bro. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. The human species is one crazy ass species of animals, bro.
Despite the danger, some people still wanted front row seats to the action. While Antonio was able to flee the scene this time,
I will say, he is pretty good at driving. I must say, though. He actually is. Like,
it wouldn't be long before the law closed in on him for good. By May 2024, NYPD's Auto Crimes Manhattan unit was able to link one of Antonio's BMWs to social media posts to track him down. Once arrested, officers also linked him to various robberies that took place months prior. However, Antonio would only spend a few months in jail before being released on bail.
Bro, what? Okay, but at least give him like a car ban or something. Give him like a... Because, okay, fair enough. He didn't hurt anybody, I guess. So, don't give him like, you know, a long prison sentence. But at least ban him from using cars. Like, he is putting people's lives at danger for doing this. Whether you like it or not. Just give him a car ban, bro.
As of this upload, his case is still pending, and only time will tell if he'll face the full extent of the law for his crimes. To individuals like these, clout and virality are far...
I feel like a car ban low-key just fixes that entire thing. Because what's he gonna do if he can't drive, right? Like, or at least take his license? Well, exactly, right? I mean, I guess he could still get in a car even if they took his license, but yeah, it's not very likely. I'm no expert in law either, but I'm kind of interested in criminology. Yeah, bro, that's the thing, bro. I'm not an expert at law either, so like I don't know. But I swear to God, bro, I actually thought that a life sentence was the smallest punishment that you could get for murder. I actually did think that. Even here in Sweden, I still thought that. But yeah, bro, like, I guess we're way too nice, bro. We're way too nice, bro. Anyway, though, that was a W video. Make sure you subscribe to Internet Anarchist and, God damn, bro.